Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is All the Mods 10. One of the largest Minecraft mod packs in the modern era, housing over 400 of the latest mods. Take a drink every time I say mod in this intro. The goal of this entire mod pack, which is essentially a bunch of exploration, magic, tech, and kitchen sink mods, is to create an All-the-Modium star, which is an insanely powerful material used in some of the most complex recipes I've ever seen. A spoiler alert, we will not be doing that today because this is a 100 days video. And all the Modium stars are going to take me a little bit longer to make, let me tell you. Because the recipes for these stars alone requires you to basically complete the end game recipes of several mods. And to do that in 100 days as someone who's just raw dogging the pack is just, it's not happening. I'm sorry. I even have a little helper, spoiler alert, in the video that one of my viewers is like a walking Wikipedia for this, and I still was not able to really get to all the Modium star yet, I'm gonna be honest. But what will we be doing in this gigantic, vast mod pack? Well, we're gonna be spending 100 days. And the goal in those 100 days is to create a central storage system to house all of these different items and materials. The literal thousands of ores and items I'm going to have to use and sift through in order to actually make all of these things and create armor and gear strong enough to survive in this just show, as well as create a home big enough to actually house all of these different projects I'm going to have to be undertaking. We are also going to be exploring several dimensions in order to defeat some of the strongest bosses in Minecraft history, as well as the Ender Dragon, I guess. So please join me in this very, very hard to make video. I don't have an editor. I do this all by myself. And if you enjoy it, please, I'm begging you, consider liking and subscribing. I am staring at my editing software right now, and there is 33 hours of footage. I need this to do well. And if you enjoy the video or just want to see actual raw gameplay footage, check out my channel because I have live footage. I stream this. I stream all of these episodes. They're gonna be on my channel. I'm on Twitch as well. And without further ado, please enjoy the 100 days, the 100 days video that I made today. I really botched this intro. It was going so well in the beginning. We should name the world after my favorite thing ever. Big booty Latinas. No. That's gonna get me in trouble. 9/11. Alright, so usually when I start these mod packs, the first couple days are very, very boring, so we're gonna get through this real quick. Basically, I spawned in this beautiful, luscious field with many villages and trees and everything. I'm like, wow, ooh, ah. So, I see the village, I'm gonna go raid it, right? I'm just gonna go gather as many resources as I possibly can, just filling out my entire inventory, looking through the quest book, checking out like what I can maybe start on, what should I be planning, yada, yada, yada. And basically doing that as well as looking around, finding a good location for a base. One important item that I will highlight here is the spring boots. I don't think I actually end up using them here, but I do end up equipping them. I basically use them throughout the run. So, I find them here. What they do is whenever you land on the ground, you really don't take fall damage and you bounce. It makes every block a slime block, essentially. It's very nice, very fun. What the hell is this? I feel like, I can learn this, right?
Nah, man, you got me fucked up, man. You got me fucked up, man. You ain't
My bad. I didn't mean to shock him like that. Whoops. While I was rummaging around looking for a base location, I stumbled upon this kind of abandoned village, and turns out it's a Mine Colonies like startup area, I guess. For those who don't know, Mine Colonies is this pretty awesome mod where you can kind of have your own village with like actual people coming in and like living in it and building stuff for you, etc., etc. Mine Colonies? Mine gobbling these nuts. Town tour. Alright. Well, now we're doing mine colonies. We were not, in fact, doing mine colonies at all throughout this entire video. It is time to stop dilly-dallying, my friends, as we have finally found the perfect location atop a gigantic hill filled with beautiful trees in order to create our first base. That's right, this is only a temporary home. That is why I'm not putting a roof on it. It's just a crappy little rectangle. Later on in the video, we will actually put effort into building a gigantic house where I have an actual building gadget in order to make gigantic walls without having to put a bullet in my brain because I have to place every single block, if you catch my drift. So this is just basically our little storage, sleeping area, or our safe space, if you will. After finishing up the house and setting up a bunch of chests, I went out and robbed the grave. That's about it. I robbed someone's dead family member. Once I returned home from desecrating people's graves, I wanted to upgrade my furnace to make stuff cook faster, but it turns out I made a bronze upgrade for a storage box or whatever, right? For the drawers, not for an iron furnace. So I had to go and do that. It was just slightly wasted material, no biggie. It's just copper. I have like hundreds of it already. Preceding that, though, I wanted to, cook more stuff since I had a faster furnace. Problem is, all I could really find were, random modded ores, coal, copper. I wasn't finding much iron, so Kurt suggested that I make an iron farm. Now, I thought he meant like actually making, a standard vanilla iron farm. I don't know how to do that. I know they exist. I know it involves iron golems and villagers, and I didn't want to do that. But apparently, in modded Minecraft, you can just make this cool little block, and it farms iron golems for you. You shove a miniature villager in there, and it's very funny. It just produces infinite iron as long as the chunk's loaded, essentially. And in this mod pack, you could just walk up to villagers and pick them up by right-clicking. Well, shift right-clicking, but yeah, it's really funny. It's really awesome, actually.
Let me out of here, please. Please let me out of here. He's digging at me.
I figured it out.
He's digging at me. No, please. Stop doing it. Stop doing it.
Kurt also suggested, which I also knew from watching a tutorial, that I need to do the Evilcraft questline. Because very early on, considerably compared to the rest of the mod pack anyway, you can create a vengeful pickaxe, which said pickaxe has, I think, Fortune 5 on it. It has a curse on it, but you can easily just get rid of that by dropping an anvil on it. So basically, you get a free diamond pickaxe and Fortune 5. You just smack that on, and you can keep making these pickaxes, by the way, so you could just keep combining the Fortune 5s and create a Fortune 8 pickaxe incredibly early on, way before you have to mine all the modium, which is required to do all the end game crafting and stuff and make some of the most powerful gear in the game. So this is incredibly good that I get started on this as soon as possible. Evilcraft does require you to go around murdering everything in sight in order to collect blood, which is used for a lot of their tools as well as crafting recipes and everything, and I'm going to need a lot of it to actually get to this vengeful pickaxe. So I crafted this little device, this little like needle thing in my inventory that just collects blood whenever I kill something, and I went out to go find some animals to murder. Amber. What? I didn't know about this. Snail. I feel really bad. Since I still needed a ton more blood, as well as plenty of resources to get to this pickaxe so I could really just get going, right? I dug straight down under my house, basically, and found a gigantic cave with a mine shaft and tons of chests, tons of mobs to kill, tons of resources. This cool skeleton dungeon I'll probably get to later. And it was very lucrative, to say the least. I found tons of platinum, silver, copper, iron, redstone, lapis lazuli, uranium, all these, so many different ores. In fact, this was starting to make me think, maybe I should make a backpack now. You know, I probably should have did that literally days ago, pretty much as soon as I started. But you know, Minecraft Modpack noob over here, don't make my backpack right away like an idiot, right? But things to note about this little journey, I found plenty more dark gems or whatever the hell the evil craft stuff is called. I found a portal curio, right? So basically, not a portal, but like a teleport. You can teleport, right? You can just hold Alt, click a location if it's equipped, and just teleport to there. It doesn't cost anything. It just has a little cooldown. It's very neat, very cool. And I found missiles. Now this will be my ranged weapon for the majority of this playthrough. These do a ton of damage, but they hurt a lot. You can control the settings by shift right clicking and like kind of changing it from damage to speed to accuracy. And I just went pure damage. So I'm shooting these things. They're going at like a mile, you know, like every hour, right? They're barely moving, but when they hit the target, they do so much damage. And the problem with that is sometimes it's kind of wonky and it'll blow myself up. So that's not good. But, you know, it was a very lucrative mining session. Very happy about it. Also, once I got home and collected all of my rewards from the quest book, I got a windmill. So, you know, I put that down for future use. Because having infinite energy, very fun, very nice, very amazing. Plop this down. Oh my god, I got a bunch of archwood stuff, dude. What the, dude, there's way too much shit in my inventory. I need a storage. I need a storage. I went right back to mining though after dropping off all that stuff. And thank god I did, because in that you know, the mine shaft, there were a particular set of blocks that are very important. Are those diamonds? So since I got those diamonds and progressed through Evilcraft enough to make sticks, like evil sticks from the evil wood, I actually was finally able to make the Vengeance Pickaxe. Problem is though, I actually had no idea how to take enchantments on stuff, so I messed up a bunch. I used like a copper anvil with no obsidian under it, and I didn't put books down, but I finally ended up getting it, so there we go. We got Fortune 5, and now we can just plop that on a normal, you know, diamond pickaxe, baby. Oh boy, here we go. We're gonna get all the free loot, baby. Oh yeah. I think we should go test out that shiny new toy of mine, actually. I think that's a great idea. I can upgrade it to... I need diamonds, though. Right? Yeah, I need diamonds to actually make the pickaxe, so I am gonna need to find diamonds. But that is, thank you for letting me know, and I found diamonds. And we have to... Since I found all of those diamonds, I could actually make way more Vengeance pickaxes, and guess what? Since I made those, you get more Fortune 5s, you combine them in the anvil, and oh boy, I made a super duper fantastic mending of Fortune 8 pickaxe. Dude, we're living, we're thriving even. Obviously, after making this fantastic pickaxe, we had to go and collect as many diamonds as we could find, baby. Because after every like little ore node, I'm getting like 30 diamonds. It's insane. And also, we had to go check out the skeleton dungeon because that was fantastic. Also, my nose is not working right now. I apologize if I sound nasally. So remember when I was yapping about a backpack earlier? Well, it's finally time to actually start building one. And in order to make the best backpack, I need a food upgrade. And in order to make that, I need carrots. So right now, as you can see on screen, I am flying around on a broom that I found. I need to find carrots, so we're going to the plains biome. I do have a little detour here though, because apparently feeding this a little rat thing a gold nugget is important later on to the storage system that I want to create, according to Kurt. So that's what I'm doing. I'm giving the rat a gold coin, and it's eating it and then dying. All right. Along the way, I also found this starlight portal and just person guarding it. Apparently, this is more late game stuff, and I will come back to this very later on in the game, all right? So, you know, I just wanted to point that out, that I did find this guy now, and we will be coming back to this much later. After rummaging around for almost a full Minecraft day looking for these goddamn carrots, I finally found them in this tower in a chest. And it's funny because I almost missed them. I was like literally completely deadpan when opening the chest, because even though I was looking for this thing the entire time. What the f***? Hump day. Oh, there's carrots. I didn't notice. It's right after the carrots, I also found an illager wizard and almost got absolutely destroyed by it. Kill this
Yeah,
guy.
boy, you think you hot shit, huh? Weave. Yeah, that's right, I'm a doctor.
Oh.
Now take this. And then.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, you best be running, little boy. You best be running.
I can see that. He took 2 damage from my diamond sword. I will be coming back for that one. I returned home to create the food item for my backpack in order to auto-feed myself, since I am too lazy to do it myself. So now, anytime there's any kind of food item other than like stuff I designate not to eat, like rotten flesh and eyeballs and stuff like that, it will automatically eat it when I require sustenance. I also decided to upgrade my furnace quite a bit more. I turned it into an iron furnace, and I think I even added a few more upgrades to it that allows it to cook more than one item. So there's like 4, maybe 5 different slots, and it cooks faster. It's also able to take energy from the windmill, so it's actually useful. To finish off day 15, I just kind of went underground. Since I had that backpack now, I could basically get as much ore as I wanted to, as well as other items and stuff from dungeons. And since Kurt made me make some cardboard boxes using sawdust, which is basically just putting wood in a sawmill, you really didn't need to see me do that. The cardboard boxes can just be used on any block at all, period, but you're using it for silk touch, basically, to pick up blocks that can't be actually broken properly, like monster spawners or flawless applied energetics crystals, which we'll get into later. That'll come in real handy. Or I guess like a dragon egg too, right? So now that I had a ton, and I mean an absolute crap ton of resources, it was finally time to create that gigantic magical centralized storage I have been yapping about. But before that, I did have to go mining one last time because, I mean, can you blame me? I have this gigantic backpack, this Fortune 8 pickaxe. The world is my oyster, right? I could just go in there and mine all of these pretty rocks as much as I possibly can. I basically nothing threatens me at this point, right? Because I'm in the overworld. You know, it's too fun just mining the blocks. You know, the dopamine hits are fantastic. What the f***? Get away from me. Die, zombie! Ow. Platinum. Based. See how big the stacks are. Oh my god. Oh my god. So to get to this magic storage, I need to make this little chamber thing, put lapis lazuli in it, wait for it to turn into a purple gem, and then those purple gems will be used in the majority of crafting recipes going forward involving this magic mod. So doing this was quite uneventful because I had already gathered pretty much every resources needed, so I was just kind of crafting all the different blocks, kind of progressing through the mod, eventually making this apparatus thing with all these little pedestals around it, right? This is how you're gonna actually craft tools and other blocks relative to this mod by placing stuff on the pedestal and then just kind of like tapping it with a wand, right? It's really cool, actually. I really love what they do with this stuff in modded Minecraft when it, like, you can visibly see it getting made like that hits the dopamine receptors, baby. I've said dopamine like 3 times in this video. Help me. We're crafting something. Something's happening. It picked it up in there. The storage lectern. I needed to go murder some squids after this because in order to use the storage lectern, which is basically just a central nervous system for the rest of your chest, I need to actually create bookworms, not like worms, right? Like worms like a dragon, because these little bookworms will actually fly between the storage lectern and all of the chests that I designate with a wand to actually bring items to and from them, like using it, because the actual lectern doesn't store anything. It's just more so like a list of all the different things that I have based on the containers that I put down. It's a very nifty system. It's very nice early game, and I'm a big fan of it, especially considering I have little, you know, cool book dragons flying around my base now. Fire! So I can throw the, okay. 1 book, 2 book, 3 book, 4 book. Ula kita, ula kita, ula kita, ula kita. I right click the brazier. What happened? And with that, the very first major goal of this series is completed. We have created the gigantic super duper storage system where I can actually just come home after collecting an absolute crap ton of materials and just drop them off without having to think. I can search through all the chests by just typing in the words. It's fantastic. It's convenient. It's wonderful. I love it. And on top of all that, I have these cool little, you know, worm things flying around my base. Can you? Days 26 through 35 were quite uneventful. I basically just mined the entire time since I have this super duper storage system now and this gigantic backpack. I just kept running into mines, gathering every little pretty rock I could see, coming back, dumping the backpack off, rinse, repeat over and over and over again to the point where I had literally thousands upon thousands of like platinum and uranium and everything. I did see this weird Squid Game looking zombie villager in the middle of a cave for some reason, though. That was pretty interesting. I guess I should just dig down. Oh, oh, oh. Fuck. What? Another key moment during these days is when I found a bug with Silent Gear. For those who don't know, Silent Gear is a tool mod where you can kind of craft you know, like a diamond pickaxe or whatever, armor, swords and everything, using different kinds of materials, even for like the handles and stuff. So you can make like an iron bar as like the handle, as opposed to a normal stick, and they have different properties and everything. But they all universally have this thing where they go to 0 durability. They don't just break, right? You don't just lose that piece of equipment. They normally go to 0 durability. They're unusable until you bring it back to an anvil to fix it. That's not the case when using vein mining, I think. Apparently in this particular pack, because, well, I mean, you'll see what happens to my super duper diamond pickaxe twice. They call me the raw osmosis. I'm raw dog and osmosis. Raw dogging everybody I see. I'm raw dogging. And I'm looking at. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. 37, 38. I thought Silent Gear stuff didn't break. I thought it just went to 0. Is that not how it always worked? That's how it usually worked. I didn't convert it. I built it out of Silent Gear tools. I built it with the handled. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. Mangoes, 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 mangoes. So since I had literally thousands of different materials and blocks and everything in this storage system, I actually wanted to build some kind of big structure in order to kind of make little rooms for different mods and everything, right? You know, I don't want to live in a rectangle with no roof anymore. Can you blame me? I am lazy still, right, though, so I want to kind of shortcut the building process. I want to be able to create gigantic walls instantly instead of having to place every single individual block, right? That is very boring. I do not want to do that. And since I'm playing modded Minecraft, we actually have options to do that. These building gadgets are very useful. Problem is, I can make every single one of them except the one that I actually want, which is the building one. I can make the one that deletes blocks, don't need that vein miner. The other two, I don't even know what they do, to be honest. But the building one requires an Aldemodium nugget. And to find Aldemodium, which is a part of the Aldemod's, actual mod, you need to either be in the deep dark or mining dimension, and they are very rare, and it sucks. You need a netherite pickaxe of some kind. So basically, our goal is to go into the nether, get some netherite of some kind, or the ancient debris or whatever, create some kind of netherite pickaxe. Thankfully, with Silent Gear, you can just make a little tip for the pickaxe I currently have, and it'll upgrade it to netherite level. And then also, I need to either go to the mining dimension or make a nature's compass and go to the deep dark to get Aldemodium. Side note, I actually have to go to the deep dark because the mining dimension is only accessible once you have Aldemodium at all, because that is required to make the portal that actually teleports you to said dimension, which is literally just a super flat world with a bunch of resources on peaceful mode, I'm pretty sure. Also, when researching gadgets, I found out about this personal shrinking device, and let me tell you, it's actually probably the most useful thing I've built, and it's really funny and awesome, and I mean, just watch, look at this. Oh. How high can I make it? 10? Oh my god! Ugh. Here we go. Oh. So, I made my way to the nether in order to find some ancient debris. I spawned in this cool purple biome, so I wanted to collect some of the like plants and logs and stuff. And well, I may have accidentally pissed off the natives. No, you idiot.
And I want you. Now we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way. Oh no, I ain't come looking for no little bars. I ain't got no milk, no cheese, nothing.
No.
I came looking for man's butt.
I'm like the drones. Where are they coming from? Like, God. Oh, oh my God. I'm gonna die. After running around like a headless chicken, I finally found a nether fortress, so I could at least collect some like wither skeleton stuff, some blaze rods, and hopefully maybe find some ancient debris somewhere. I don't actually play base Minecraft, so I have no idea where to actually find ancient debris. I just kind of went in with the mindset like, hey, there's unique structures. Let me just keep finding them until like I actually find the ancient debris, because I don't know what else to do. This is also where I finally found out how to edit the settings of the missiles that I've been using this entire time. And I end up just kind of putting them all on power, because why not? I want to one-shot things, right? And myself. Foreshadowing. What? What am I talking about? Okay, so now they're slow but do a lot more. Funny. Oh, there it is, the first death. Yeah, thank God I'm not playing hardcore Minecraft, am I right, fellas? Also, look, the zombie pig people got out, look at that. So I returned back to the nether fortress to just kind of collect more resources, kill more blazes, etc., you know? Like, I really didn't do much there before blowing myself up, you know? That was really smart of me to do that. Wow. After the nether fortress, I ran around in circles for a bit and found this cool looking structure. I don't know if this is in base Minecraft or not, to be honest. Again, I don't play modern, like actual vanilla Minecraft. I only play modded. It's the only thing that I find fun anymore, Minecraft related wise anyway. But yeah, I was like, oh yeah, free obsidian, free nether quartz, that's cool. You know, I might as well use vein mining to just kind of collect all this stuff. And turns out, inside of these structures is ancient debris. The thing we're looking for. The thing to create netherite. Isn't this, the stuff? It's the stuff you need, yes? The ancient debris. Thankfully, now that I found that, I'm actually not just aimlessly wandering around the nether looking for literally any structure. I now have something to actually look out for related to netherite, because obviously these things have ancient debris in them, and they're really easy to find. I also came across this cool little structure I've never seen before. I don't know if it's from vanilla Minecraft yet again, or it's like actually a Modpack thing. But under that lava, under the glass, is ancient debris, a bunch of them, you know? And I use vein mining to collect them, though I probably shouldn't have, because apparently, even though my backpack's sucking it into me, I still lost a few ancient debris to the lava, which was, you know, lesson learned. I then found another blaze spawner, farmed that for as long as I possibly could before I got bored, because the blaze rods are going to be used to obviously find the end, which is, you know, pretty important, since one of my goals for the end of the 100 days is, remember, defeating the ender dragon, since I don't think I've actually done that before even in vanilla Minecraft in like the last 5 years, to be honest, if I'm being frank. I don't know who Frank is, but I think I'm being him right now. I also just kind of like destroyed this nether fortress and just mined a ton of different bricks from it, since I plan on using these in a house, and I don't feel like, you know, baking the netherrack into bricks and crafting them. I might as well just use vein mining to just destroy this thing so I can use the material somewhere else. I can hold up to 500 per unit in my backpack, so, you know, I might as well do that, right? After that, I teleported home to make some netherite, finally. For the first time ever, by the way. This is the first time I've ever made netherite stuff at all. It took me a little bit to figure out how to actually make netherite coating for the pickaxe using the Silent Gear mod. Apparently you need a glass bottle for it. That was kind of stumping me on that. But I made it. We got a netherite pickaxe, baby, with like mending and fortune 8 and everything. We're ready to go. I'm ready to plow, get down, get dirty, and get with it. You feel me? You feel me, guy? Now that we have all of the puzzle pieces needed, the Fortune 8 pickaxe, the Netherite upgrade 4-set pickaxe, and the Nature's Compass, which takes 2 seconds to make, it's very easy, that's why I didn't even bother highlighting it. The Nature's Compass is going to help us find the Deep Dark, and the Deep Dark has Aldemodium in it. So, we gotta go find it, we gotta go mine the Aldemodium, which basically looks like gold. It's gonna be very confusing. I'm gonna lose my mind every single time I see gold, because I think it's the thing I'm looking for. And once we get the Aldemodium, then we can start accessing all the other stuff for all the mods. Oh! Almost missed this. Guys, I'm in the deep fart. What the f is this? Does that mean it's coming for me? Oh god.
Oh no.
Gold. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I ran around this cave system for about an hour and a half trying to find, like, a warden or Aldemodium or something, right? But, the Nature's Compass lied to me. The Deep Dark wasn't there. Or was it? I was actually just in the wrong spot somehow. It was, like, right next to me the entire time, and I missed it. So, here you go. What is that? Huh. It sounds like there's something going on in there. Why does bro know where I am at all times?
Unacceptable.
Why does it take my cloak off? Ow. Ouchies. How's he doing that? He's digging me. He's digging me. He's digging me.
Unacceptable.
No. Die! Good luck being a miner. killed him. I killed him. I killed him with rockets and perseverance. There's a second one.
There's 2 of them!
There's a second one. There's a second one. There's a second one. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We brought home the Aldermodium, turned it into dust, cooked it down in the furnace, and turned it into beautiful, delicious ingots. And then beautiful, delicious nuggets, baby. And with those nuggets, I was able to craft the building gadget. So now I can actually build a real-life house, not some box without a roof, a gigantic factory-like structure to house all of my mod projects. So building this house was pretty straightforward once I had the building gadget, right? All I had to really do is find out how to exactly set up the house, like the structure, you know, the layout. As you can see, what I'm doing right now is just kind of placing logs on the ground to see like where the walls are gonna go, really. And generally when I do this, I try to make like one big rectangle, right, as like the main house, and then have like one little rectangle next to it as like a side room or something, and then I kind of branch out from there as I build more stuff in the home. The excavator, or whatever the hell it was called, gadget where you can delete blocks, also came in handy here when making the floor. I found it very fun that the blocks just kind of evaporated out of existence. I kind of just picked like whatever blocks I had an abundance of. I think I ended up making a ton of white concrete though for the walls because I really like the way it looks, especially considering this is going to be some kind of big, you know, jumbled odd area of factory type thing. So I thought the white walls are very appropriate for it. All right, we did it, huzzah. The house is complete. Well, I need to add a door, but the house is complete. Kind of. At least the base, like obviously I'm gonna edit throughout the game. Oh, also, can we take a moment to appreciate these beautiful ceiling lamps that I found? Oh my God, they fit the factory aesthetic I'm going for very, very nicely. So right now, I'm going to start digging a hole in the wall. Remember that show from Cartoon Network, Hole in the Wall? But yeah, basically I'm gonna turn that other house that I had into a storage room kind of area, and this hole is gonna allow the bookworms to fly in and out of this house and the other one, because I'm gonna have the actual central storage system box thing or whatever in this house, so I have easy access to it. I also made this cute little outdoor area on the side of the house because I do want to get into like some kind of gardening mods, productive bees. I really want to get into bees, dude. I've never done them before, and I love seeing the little animals fly around and, you know, breeding them and making different species and all that stuff. And just general outdoor mods, right, are gonna kind of be located in this place. I think I also do mystical agriculture at some point during this video, and, you know, that's gonna go out here too. I bone mealed the grass too in this area to make it look very pretty with all the displaced grass and you know, flowers and stuff. With the balcony too, oh my God, it's so cute with the different colors and stuff. Oh man. Since we're pretty much done setting up the actual home, I'm gonna start bringing in stuff like furnaces and like all those different workshops and machines and everything from the old house into the new one in a more neat area. But before we do that, a word from our sponsor. Do you actually think I have a sponsor? I have 1,300 subscribers. I haven't uploaded a video in a month. I've been working on this 100 days Minecraft video for over 2 weeks, barely actually working on it, just procrastinating constantly. I could have got this done in 4 days. If you're actually making it this far in the video though, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. That means the work that I did do actually paid off. Now, if you really want to help me out, all you got to do really is like and subscribe. I know all YouTubers actually say that, but it genuinely would help me, both mentally and financially. It's something free that you can do that actually help me out, because I want to make this a full-time job. Sending me money would also be fantastic, but I'm not going to beg like that. There is links in the description, though, if you are Mr. Beast and want to give me money. Because I am very financially not well off right now. And I only have 3 months left in this apartment. Really don't want to go back to bar backing. I already did that for almost 10 years. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that again. It sucks. Anyways, again, I cannot stress this enough. Thank you so much for watching this video. It's not done, obviously. We still got like 40 more days left. But, I just wanted to let you know now. I love you, and I appreciate you, and God bless you. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of the video. So during these days, I brought over my furnace, my electricity, all my different kind of crafting tables and stuff, and put them into the base, right? I already made it, might as well fill it up with the stuff. But since I wanted to make piping systems under it to kind of suck in all the furnace material and everything, so I can just kind of leave stuff in the furnace to cook and not have to worry about it. I can kind of make a queue basically, right? I needed to make more pipes and more cables and all that. And that's mechanism. And getting into the mechanism mod, I needed to make this I forget what the machine's called. It's some metallic infuser or whatever. And that thing, basically, it combines redstone with osmium, I think it's called. And it'll just turn into alloys. And that's how I'm able to make a ton of pipes and stuff now. So that's very nice. Check your disc. I ain't downloading that right now. I ain't real, man. I ain't gonna front, man. I ain't gonna front. Whoa, what was that? Yeah, I can zoom in. Whoa, whoa. Anvil, Yo, Based, thank you, Purple Dukes. I appreciate you following the channel. No More Goon, thank you. I love you. We're vibing in the Minecrafties. I gotta play this game every day. I don't know why I stopped for a bit. Fun, I love Minecraft. Ugh. Please leave this stream, isn't safe. No, don't do that big empty box. Well, yeah, I gotta fill it with shit. This is my little factory for all my little mods. I also expanded my energy system outside because the wind turbine wasn't gonna be enough if I wanted to really get into tech. So I made this double solar panel, which creates a gigantic amount of energy, as well as an energy cell to actually store it. To use this power, I also made a crusher that can basically duplicate every ore that I find, which I really don't need at this point, but it's also helpful because the dust created from the ore is used in a ton of different recipes. I also sidetracked and expanded the pipes a little bit more that connect to pretty much every chest that I had in the storage area. Do you let it crust? Oh yeah, absolutely. If you're not letting it crust, you're doing it wrong. After getting all the basics set up in the home, I actually kind of deviated into this DNA scanning thing. I just wanted to find out what it was, because I was trying to automate just gathering resources, and apparently this is a way to kind of kill a mob and then just farm the drops from that mob without having to actually find it. So I was thinking, hey, if I find an Enderman, just kill an Enderman, and I'll have infinite Ender Pearls, right? Because I'll have infinite power essentially, so I'll just kind of do that, right? For anyone still confused, this DNA scanning mod pack basically allows me to set up a mob farm of any single mob I could think of, but it's more so just kind of I scan a mob, kill it 6 times, bring the chip back to the computer, then I have to make these really pretty easy to make paradox chips or whatever, put them in, and it will just auto farm that creature over and over and over and over and over again, and then I can get tokens of that creature to basically trade in for stacks of a certain material that said mob actually drops. And the more I actually auto farm that mob, it will actually increase the level of the chip that I'm using, the thing that I scanned, which in turn, the higher the level of it, the more drops, the more frequent of the like chips that I can scan for drops, basically. It's an auto farmer, basically, of a mob of my choice, you know? You can even do this for bosses, though that's probably for a later video, because this does get pretty complicated and more so just exhausting to do. Like having to kill the Ender Dragon 6 times to do this, it would be crazy. And you know, the first mob outside of cows, because leather's actually pretty important, were blazes. And I mean, there's nothing really to note here. I did travel to the nether again, but it was basically just to kill these blazes and farm as much ore as I could possibly find. But there was, again, nothing really of note happened. It was just a standard running around collecting things trip. I do have to take a brief moment here, however, to point out how gorgeous the nether looks. I mean, for a thing that has the color palette of yellow, orange, and red, with the occasional brown, blue, or purple, you know, just splattered around every now and then, it is gorgeous, like actually beautiful, just flying around this literal hellhole, and I'm just like, wow, this looks great, man. I'm glad I got a good PC. Thanks, Matt. My friend bought me my computer, by the way. He's a very nice person. That's how you know he believes in my YouTube career, man. What a great friend. Shout out to Matt. I love you, man. You're fantastic, dude. I ain't gonna let you down. I'm gonna turn this into something, I promise. So after farming a ton of blazes, I also decided it was time to kind of get into applied energetics. Since I have all this space now, I might as well build the proper storage system, because this has access to auto crafting and it can just do a lot more than what this magic system has to offer, right? I simply have avoided it for this long because as a person who has played modded Minecraft in the past, I'm not saying I'm a goddamn expert or anything, applied energetics 2 freaking sucks, dude. Okay, if I'm being real, a storage system, right? Like a universal storage system should be something quick and easy so I can get this done right away to actually have everything else done, right? And while it's not a super late game thing, right? It has a late game aspect to it. It's just, there's a lot of work, right? There's a lot of busy work, there's a lot of items to get, there's a lot of things to do for it. I don't like it, but now that I'm actually far ahead, I have access to flight, I have a ton of resources, this will be actually a pretty easy. Also, especially with the cardboard boxes, being able to pick up the flawless things. We'll get to that in a minute, but it makes it a whole hell of a lot easier than it was before. And honestly, they've updated it to make it a little bit more streamlined than what it was in the archaic days of like Tinker's Construct and like Feed the Beast Infinity and stuff like that, right? Times have changed. The future is now, old man. I also set up a mystical a mystical agriculture altar outside in my little outdoor area, because apparently I kind of want the seeds for a Certus quartz or whatever for applied energetics. I don't know why, but I was told to do this, so I did it. Next time you find a meteor site, use cardboard boxes to pick up the flawless quartz. Oh, yeah. I ended up gathering around 7 of these flawless budding Certus quartz. By the way, for those who don't know, I probably should have explained this. These will infinitely produce the crystals needed for the majority of this mod pack. Like this is like the bread and butter resource for the entire system, just to make pipes, to make all the machines, everything. Like the crystals, the dust, all of it is needed. And yeah, so now I have like a giant farm of them. And the reason why I put them up in the air like that is because they can spawn a crystal on every single side that's like has open air. So that's why they're just floating right now, right? Also, side note, while I was doing this, I also kind of went to the side and made you know the iron farm that I made very early on with the villager and everything. Apparently, there's also crop farms that you could do that with. So I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna need carrots and potatoes and wheat and all that stuff. Might as well have an infinite farm of that. So I set that up right in my storage room. Very easy, very compact. I really like it. It's pretty awesome. Funny enough, this is pretty much how far I get in applied energetics during this specific 100 days. During the next one, if that does happen, which by the way, if you would like that to happen, if I get 100 views on this video, not 100 views, 100 likes, sorry, I will definitely make another 100 days in this specific All the Mods 10 playthrough. I want to anyway, so you know what, I just give me the financial incentive, please, I'm begging you. I need help, please. But yeah, so basically that's we're done with applied energetics there. That was just a bit of a sidetrack because I know later on I'm going to be having to do a ton of this. I also finished up the seeds that I needed, the Certus Quartz seeds for the mystical agriculture. I ended up making that and planting it, and then that was the end of the stream after I finally made the seed. Funny enough, I probably don't even need those. I think Kurt told me to do that because he didn't expect me to probably have like literally 2,000 worth of Certus Quartz by the end of the playthrough, or the end of the 100 days at least. Like, it stacks up quick when you have 7 of those flawless things all producing like 8 things of crystal a pop every like 5 minutes. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, anyway, that's those the days that I'm stuttering. I have ADHD. Help me, please, God. the editing this is making me lose my mind. Help me, please. All right, boys and girls, it's time to go to the other. What is the other, you say? Well, it is a dimension using the teleport pad that we got the Aldamodium for in the Nether, and then it brings us to a place, you know, it's kind of crazy and stuff. I don't know. I actually don't really know why we need to go there, but it's like the next thing in the quest book, so we're doing it. Also, look at this. Ooh. Oh boy, it's Minecraft time, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me out.
The farmers are hard at work. So there's another dimension to visit besides the other using the teleport pad. If you use it in the overworld, you go to the mining dimension, which is basically just a super flat world with a ton of resources in it. This is a good way to farm all the modium. I don't do this here. I just kind of dig all my way down, maybe find 1 or 2 Aldamodium, and then leave because I want to go see the other, right? That's what we're here for, right? We want to progress the mod pack. We're gonna go fight some new bosses and stuff, eh? You know, so we're gonna go do that. But that's the mining dimension. There you go. It's not that special. So I hopped in the Nether, plopped down the teleport pad, and made my way to the other. Unfortunately, the spawn was inside the walls with nothing else there, and I had to dig myself out. It took like 10 minutes for me to find like an open cave or just to find my way all the way up, because apparently I decided to spawn at like the deepest part of the world with no caves around me. It was horrible. I was literally just mining in darkness for 10 minutes straight. I did eventually get into this underground barracks castle village thing. It's very cool. Like, I really like the aesthetic and everything. I don't know what to exactly do here. I think there might be some chests in the castle, but I'm not sure. Also, this boar yelled at me. I tried exploring this castle. Apparently these things are terrible. In fact, these little evoker, pest, monster, rat, mosquito bastards, they're just flying around, kicking my ass. I can't get away with them even on my little broom because they can fly faster than me. So I had to hightail it out of there. I didn't even see a chest in the castle anyway. There probably wasn't even loot there. It was just a farm for kids. I did notice on the map that there was actually an above ground. I thought this was like the Nether with no ceiling. So I decided to just head up, just dig straight up, just keep doing it until I find something new. Yeah, so we're in way too deep. We just gotta go up. You're like an anti-mog. F you. You don't get to tell me what to do anymore. Liberal. So after literally mining up for probably 20 straight minutes, I'm not even joking, I might be exaggerating a little bit there, I finally got up here and I found this cool little Colosseum castle thing. I wonder what's inside. What the f? It was either just sapphire or I actually did just destroy the thing. Also, where are my cardboard boxes? God damn it. I'm dropping the files. I'm dropping these nuts. Go. So yeah, that didn't really amount to anything. I got some phantom membrane, which was nice, and I really wish I brought a cardboard box because being able to farm those would be really awesome, right? But there was a structure right next to it, and well, same thing. It was pretty much filled with nothing important. Nothing at all. There's literally nothing of note in here. It was just a bunch of crap. Like a bunch of actual garbage. I hate it. I then went exploring for, you know, something. Literally anything that actually brings any value to my life. That's quite hard to find nowadays. You know, in this economy, am I right, fellas? Also, those berries I found in the cave, if you eat them, you gain night vision. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Need I mention that this dimension gives me tension and apprehension, lost in endless comprehension, a realm of boundless reinvention, where chaos sparks my own ascension. Thank you everyone. No, but seriously, it is crazy that there's just gas and blazes just waddling around here, you know, minding their own business. This place is a goddamn hellhole, which I guess is the point since I came here from the nether. I did find these really cool pyramids with blocks I couldn't even break, so I had to actually do the dungeon without really cheesing them, and I couldn't. There are such an ungodly amount of mobs in this place. There is just constant zombies, skeletons, and witches spawning, and then on top of that, on the roofs, there's these like super mega boss piglin, king piglin things, right? It's in the thumbnail, I think, even. They have like 10k HP. I try to kill one, but I just don't do enough damage. Definitely in the next 100 days, my goal is going to be to get like a piglin heart, which is what you would get from them dropping that. That's part of the quest book or whatever, but like I need a good weapon to actually do damage to these things because it's crazy how like strong they are. To be honest, for this 100 days, this dimension was a bit of a flop. I didn't really progress that much. I just kind of got a bunch of resources that I already have in a kind of abundance, but you know, I'm never gonna say no to diamonds and like emeralds and stuff, right? So there was some good here, but it wasn't anything I couldn't have gotten anywhere else. So it was, I would consider it a flop. I'm very disappointed, but I will be coming back next time to this dimension to conquer it in the quest book. I almost forgot too. During these days, I made the all-the-modium jetpack. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Went from a wooden jetpack, which I wasn't using because I never actually made it, but I just made it right now, into an all-the-modium jetpack just like that. Because obviously we have like 500 diamonds. We have every other material in droves now. So, dude, when I tell you this is better than creative mode flying, I'm not even kidding. It requires a ton of energy, but holy hell is it worth it. Thank God we made that energy cell too before so we could actually charge this thing, because wow, you go flying with this thing. Oh boy, we sure do love this jetpack, holy shit. Also, remember that Starlight guy I found in the very beginning of the video? Well, it's time to meet him again. What the f? Ow. What the f? Dude, if you want to fight a guy who can fly, be my guest. Oh my god. Oh, I ain't doing no damage to him though. Oh my god. Ow. I just wanted to talk to you and you get angry with me? Are you a bitch? Okay. Oh, I'm immune to damage. Well, I was. $24 more HP. Nice. I'm duking it. Wait, what the fuck? We will be exploring in that mod very soon. I know I just defeated the boss to get into the portal, but I just don't do it during these days for some reason. I got sidetracked because now I want to go find an end portal to get some end bussy, if you know what I'm saying. It is almost time, boys and girls. We are going to go to the end. Now, finding the dungeon was very easy. I can fly around at Mach 5 and mine 64 blocks in an instant. So, you know, digging straight down and getting to the location to dig straight down wasn't exactly a difficult task. However, the actual portal, finding it in the dungeon, that sucked. That was tough. Very hard. Very not based, not gonna lie, made me very frustrated. Things to note about this dungeon: A, it looks very cool. B, I'm being bombarded by skeletons and zombies and stuff. C, there's 2 nether portals apparently for some reason, so that was cool. That was a really nice find. There's just like gold, diamonds, emeralds just scurried along the floor, and just resources and chests and stuff. That was great. That made me happy. The dopamine went directly into my brain. So after pillaging this entire library of its books and also wandering the dungeon for literally over an hour looking for this goddamn end portal, I finally found it. Also, my phone just went off. What is that? All right. Better late than never. Here we go. Here we go. So anyways, as soon as I got into the end, I just started blasting, right? Those goddamn Endermen, I needed their DNA for the scanner so I could farm infinite Ender Pearls, so I just had to just wipe them all off the planet. This is racial undertones. Please don't take it the wrong way. I swear to God. I swear to God, don't cancel me, please.
No, unacceptable.
So after treating the Enderman like Obama treats hospitals, I took on the Ender Dragon, finally. What? What? Okay, so now we know to shoot those things with the missile. For those who don't know, those heal the dragon, basically. They heal it, so I need to destroy them to get rid of them so he doesn't heal anymore, so I can actually kill the giant dragon and then take his soul and XP and his head and his egg. I also fired the missiles, like just a ton of them, because they do have some kind of, you know, heat-seeking stuff still, even though I set the settings to max damage. They kind of try to follow him around, but then they just end up going all over the place, and I have to actively avoid not getting hit by them because, like, I don't want to die because they one-shot me. After this, the fight was pretty boring. I just kind of chased it around with a diamond sword. Since I can also fly, I don't even need to wait for it to go roost, right? And it doesn't do enough damage to me physically to really care. So, yeah, the fight was pretty boring, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I guess. Hey, yeah, I guess. Booyah, baby. 100 days. I did visit the end city right after this, although, again, there's not much to talk about here. I just basically looted some dungeons, got the elytra, killed some shulkers, but nothing really important happened. Nothing that really progressed the story as much, you know? I just kind of collected some of the materials just for shits and giggles, and that's about it. I like free stuff. on, base Minecraft? Like, what is this? You added this, but you can't add sharks? Since we're fighting OG Minecraft bosses anyway, I might as well also fight the Wither. This village in particular, we're gonna summon hell. Though I had trouble summoning the Wither since apparently the skulls I was using were wrong, even though they were Wither skulls. It was very strange. Oh, now they have to be straight. In 2024, they have to be straight. Gotta be 2025. I see how it is. Bigot. Oh, okay. Yeah, they were just the wrong Wither skulls, that's all. Oh, hey, whoa, wait, hey, whoa. Stop shooting me. Okay. Let's go, baby. Come on. we moving. I'm a jet. I'm going Mach 20 versus this thing. Shoot, oh, I'm gonna run into one of these missiles and they're gonna insta-kill me. Die! Okay. I think we're good. Marvel Rivals Iron Man gameplay. Dude, the missiles. Stop it. Thank you. I got an enchanted voodoo puppet. Combine an inventory allows you to prevent certain types of death, prevention of suffocation, burning. What the f is this?
Was the night been shining on your moon?
The final days are upon us, my friends, and what better way to spend them than doing the Eternal Starlight mod? I don't know what to expect here, I just know that there's fancy bosses in here, and it looks cool, and I like the orb that I got from the guy that I fought like a couple days ago. Remember that? Remember that? Using these Ender Pearl-like spherical devices, I was able to track down the first dungeon where I have to fight a flower that only takes 1 damage. Now, I didn't notice that in the guide, in the quest book, the flower, it tells you that you need to light it on fire to actually do real damage to it, right? I was wondering why my super diamond enchanted sword was only doing 1 per hit, you know? But apparently, you need to light it on fire, that's the gimmick of it. But me not knowing this, I just hit it 200 times basically. What the hell? Ow. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, fuck. Ow, ow. It's not doing any damage to me. I am so far ahead. Ah! Okay, spamming gets better. Spamming gets better. I guess its defensive stats are too high. So, like, me spamming's better because I'm doing 1 damage regardless. I don't know. This is weird. I wish I had an auto clicker. I have to do this 200 more times. Oh my god, this is horrible. What the what the hell? No, my spawn. Oh my god. He's pissed. Ow. He's spraying but I'm too fast for him. Ah! Let's go. Thank you, dumb flower, bitch. I don't know what you were, but I bet you taste good. Rattling meat. I love killing things. Things that can't fight back. I love killing them. So now we have to go deep underground to go fight a golem surrounded by a bunch of ice monsters that are basically just ice blazes that are a lot worse. I promise you, you will see in a second. These things beat the absolute hell out of me. It's horrible. All right, let's get in here. I'm gonna die. What? Yeah, I think the reason they were doing so much damage to me is because my chest was not actually equipped in the chest slot. So I didn't have chest armor, which is probably the most important armor because, you know, it gives you quite a bit. It gives you quite a bit. So after running around this hellhole of a forge for like 20 minutes, I finally actually found the boss because I decided it was a good idea to maybe pay attention to my mini-map instead of just running around like a headless chicken. So, right-click. Yay, super jetpack! Make boss fight trivial, yay! Alright. Oh my god, I do so much more to it than the flower. Oh! What? Okay. I'm on fire now. I can't. Oh wait, there is water. Hello. Oh my god! Oh my god! Ugh. I stood up. Oh no. I'm on fire in my laser. What's he doing? I'm too quick for you. I'm zooming. I'm zooming. That doesn't actually. Man, you really gonna make me do this like 2 more times? Does the jetpack have fuel? I have fuel. It's in the. It's right under my name and where chat is. It's kind of bad. Free Diddy. What? Wait. What? Don't clip that. When are they adding the Diddy skin to Fortnite with baby oil pickaxe? Yeah, I have a lot of fuel in it though. I maxed it out at 60k, whatever the hell. It actually burns through it quite quickly for how much energy I use. Can you let me like? Thank you. I have an all the mod, like I have such a good thing. Make me YouTube mod. I can't do that. You know what they say with the rain? When it rains, it pours. When it baby oil, when there's baby oil, there's Diddy. Can you die? Why is this harder than the flower? Probably because it's the second boss. I love my Metroid Prime music. The children who are gonna watch this 100 Days videos have not played Metroid Prime. Why do you keep referencing it? Random, but does anyone remember Cybergoon 2017 having a good thing again?
I thought it was pretty fun, but you know, you'll have to, you know.
I actually need to go back and finish that. Sorry, I'm losing my mind right now. My brain, Ben Shapiro. Are you kidding me? Has naked women? It does have an ass in it. which is very nice. Why am I freezing? Oh, it's because I'm near the cooling things. Hi.
Hello?
Don't shoot me. Oh my god, I knocked him up. Ow. Oh, brother. Yeah, the boss fights in Minecraft, you want to give them like not a lot of HP or make them, you know, invulnerable like this, because then it draws out the fight. And Minecraft bosses not as good as Terraria bosses, all right? I can deal with fighting a thing in Terraria for 20 minutes because I actually feel like I'm trying. I can't with this especially when you give me a jetpack. Granted, with this armor, the boss, I could have sat on the ground, it wouldn't matter. Okay. What did I get? I got a loot bag, I got a fart bag, and I got a shit bag. I got shit on my ass. I got the energy sword. And I got the, you know, that thing. Yogi doody whoa! Ugh. Okay, let's get out of here. Who am I? General Marissa? Come here. I'm gonna f you up, Marissa. Unless you have big, nice boobies and nice big butts. Then I'll be happy with you and then you can marry me. It's a zombie. Well. Oh my god. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Get in the contraption. I'm gonna get in your contraption. And to be honest, that is it. That was the 100 days I spent in All the Mods 10. We still have a ton of work to do. So please, if you would like to see another 100 days in this particular mod pack, please let me know in the comments. Also, if you would like me to try something more adventurous, this mod pack's more of a kitchen sink type thing, right? There's a lot of just spending time in base and building stuff. If you would like me to do something more exploration focused and like boss fighting focused, something like Dawncraft, RL Craft, give me ideas really, just put them in the comment section, anything. Just comment balls if you want to, as long as you're not putting racial slurs in the comments because they'll get deleted anyway, as you know, fun as that would be. You know, that's good. Just comment something. I love you. I love engagement, you know? Any game suggestions would be fantastic too. For example, Monster Hunter Wilds is definitely something I'm looking at. But I just want to give one last thank you to anyone who actually finished this entire video. This was a lot of work. I probably could have finished this. I just spit a little bit in like a week instead of spending like a month on it, right? I mean, the gameplay's most of the work anyway. It's 30 hours of Minecraft. This is definitely the biggest challenge I've ever taken on as a creator. And to be honest, I had a lot of fun editing it. Definitely opened my eyes to the potential of content creation. And hopefully this is the first stepping stone to something better. But that's up to you guys. Do I have the goal, the guts, the stuff, to make it in this industry? That's up to you whether or not you like or subscribe. I know I've already said that like 600 times throughout this video, but you know, I'm a YouTuber, so I have to drive the nail into the board with the hammer of justice. But seriously, thank you. Thank you. How did you watch all that? Like, come on, my video's not that great. All right, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.